The Kansas City Chiefs have touched down in New Orleans as their bid for a historic Super Bowl three-peat enters its final week. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and company began the journey down to the Big Easy, where the Philadelphia Eagles lie in wait on Sunday afternoon. Kansas City ensured they received a rousing send-off as neighbors of multiple stars lined the streets in Chiefs Kingdom's signature red and yellow to wave off their Super Bowl hopefuls. Both Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster shared videos to their Instagram stories, showing members of the Kansas City community gathering outside their homes or lining the streets with signs featuring messages of encouragement, love, and support in the neighborhood. Smith-Schuster wrote on his post alongside red and yellow heart emojis, and the Chiefs will hope their fan base continues its cheerleading down in New Orleans, where a mouth-watering festival of football is set to take place on February 9th. Kansas City will face the Eagles in a rematch of Super Bowl 57 at Caesars Superdome. For the Chiefs, it presents a historic opportunity to seal an unprecedented Super Bowl three-peat, while for Philadelphia, it is a chance at revenge. Mahomes and company looked zoned in as they stepped off their flight into Crescent City at around 5 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday evening. Head coach Andy Reid was the first to head down the airplane steps, with his wife Tammy following close behind, showing her support in head-to-toe red. Quarterback Mahomes was close behind, looking locked in as he sported a custom Super Bowl 59 sweatshirt that read "Boss" emblazoned across the front. Tight end Kelce also donned his own nod to the big game with a commemorative cap. Known for his flair for fashion, Kelce kept his look casual for the trip, wearing a mustard-colored sweatsuit. Kelce traveled down to New Orleans with his teammates as girlfriend Taylor Swift prepares to attend the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles on Sunday. The Chiefs stars then clambered onto the 6 coaches waiting on the tarmac to whisk them away to their downtown hotel, nestled between the city's most famous neighborhood and the Warehouse Arts District. The Chiefs will stay at the New Orleans Marriott on Canal Street. The 4-star hotel, which is a short walk from Jackson Square, the national landmark home to the city's cathedral and the famous Café du Monde, offers views of the Mississippi River. The stars of Chiefs Kingdom will be treated to a state-of-the-art gym and offered an escape from the hustle and bustle of Canal Street, with a heated rooftop swimming pool among the stunning amenities at the plush hotel. There are also several places to eat within the hotel, including Canal Street Burger Bar, 55 Fahrenheit, which serves handcrafted cocktails and light bites, and 555 Restaurant, which boasts award-winning gumbo amid an array of authentic New Orleans cuisine. If those options don't satisfy the players' palates, New Orleans isn't short of dining options, as the mouth-watering smells of Creole and Cajun cuisine waft through the heart of the Big Easy. Meanwhile, down the road, the Hilton New Orleans Riverside will provide a home base for the Eagles as they plot their revenge mission. The 4-star hotel is located on the banks of the Crescent City's riverbend, across the road from Manning Sports Bar, named for New Orleans Saints legendary quarterback Archie Manning. Nick Sirianni's team made their arrival in the Carnival City earlier on Sunday afternoon. The team departed their training facility on Sunday morning and headed to Philadelphia International Airport to board a flight headed to Louisiana. They landed sometime in the mid-afternoon, with the pilots of their plane opening a window on the ground and flying a flag with the Eagles logo that said "Go Birds," spelling "Go" in a faux French style, as is commonly seen in the state. Now both teams have a week to acclimatize to the Big Easy amid the vibrant nightlife and soul-stirring jazz of the famous Louisiana city before clashing at the Superdome next Sunday. What quaintly once was considered Super Bowl Media Day is now more aptly known as Super Bowl Opening Night, a description befitting what essentially has become a show propelled by an offbeat range of worldwide entertainment outlets jousting for position to ask often inane questions of the biggest stars. If anybody knows the way these shenanigans go, it's Chiefs coach Andy Reid, who as of Monday night was participating in his 6th of these, going back to 2005 when he coached the Eagles. That's eclipsed only by former New England coach Bill Belichick, with 9 appearances. In each of the 4 Reid previously has been part of with the Chiefs, he's made a concerted effort to roll with the wackiness and show the considerable sense of humor he typically holds in check. But that's a lot different than being reckless, and as Reid last week considered the event He offered a thought-provoking point about the challenge of conducting yourself among what in recent years has been around 6,000 credentialed outlets from more than 24 countries. You know what's kind of neat about that is you get people from all over the world that show up, he said. Now some of the questions are a little bizarre. To that point, a coach who leaves little to chance on the field stressed that Chiefs players also would be prepared by the team's vice president of football communications, Brad G., and his staff. How you handle those crazy questions, that's important, Reed said. It might be a joke for those asking, but what you say is what you say. So you have to be careful with how you present it and present yourself. Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs will look to take down Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 seasons. The Chiefs are coming off another stellar regular season, recording a 15-2 record and earning a bye week in the playoffs after resting their starters in Week 18. During the wild card round, the Chiefs went on to defeat the Houston Texans in the divisional round. Finally, the Chiefs were able to knock out Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game, securing a spot in a 5th Super Bowl in 6 seasons. Ahead of the big game, Kelce and the Chiefs made their way to New Orleans, Louisiana, flying in on Sunday. On Monday, both teams took part in Super Bowl opening night, facing the media for the first time at Caesars Superdome. Kelce was seen arriving at the stadium alongside Patrick Mahomes as they headed off on a golf cart. The tight end can be seen jokingly shaking the cart as well. However, upon his arrival, fans noticed a major shift in Kelce's weight. Listed at 6 feet 5 inches, 250 pounds, these fans claim Kelce appears to have lost some pounds, taking to social media to leave their thoughts. OMG, Trav has gotten so thin, he needs a Pop-Tart stat, one fan said. Wow, so skinny without the pads, another wrote. Get him some Pop-Tarts? OMG, added a third. He's so skinny, commented a fourth. Didn't recognize him, added a fifth. The Philadelphia Eagles game continues to drive excitement, despite the fact that it was Kendrick Lamar who went away as the big winner from Sunday's Grammy Awards. There is no bad blood between the hip-hop icon and Taylor Swift. In fact, the pair teamed up back in 2015 to bring life to a remix of Swift's Bad Blood track, a hit that earned the adoration of fans and critics alike. Lamar is set to headline the Super Bowl 59 halftime show on Sunday, where he will be joined by R&B star SZA on stage as the special guest. Fans, however, have still been clamoring to see Swift make her Super Bowl debut by making a guest appearance during Lamar's performance. Swift is fully expected to attend the big game at New Orleans Superdome to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, and the Kansas City Chiefs. In this light, more than a few of her supporters hope she will also perform at halftime. In fact, the bookmakers have already set the odds for a potential Swift surprise during the show. The chances of the folklore singer joining Lamar on stage, however, are not